Hi everyone, and welcome you again to the 8th episode of How Hutch Cooks. Hopefully this week we overcome some of the technical issues we had last week. We've simplified the recipe this week. In fact, I'm going to try and cook an Italian recipe and stay faithful to the recipe instead of adding all sorts of things that I like to eat. Tonight we'll be just cooking a simple matriciana. But before that, they know who they are this week. In fact, today, it's a golf friend's birthday, 54 rumour has it. His wife's birthday's in a couple of days, and last week another friend who sponsors weddings regularly had his birthday. They all know who they are and happy birthday. And once again, I'm just going to show off the painting, Joan Bullpit painting for us. Last week I thought it was so good I called it a photo, but what a fantastic effort. I love the garlics and encourage you to look up Joan Bullpit artist on the Google machine. Anyway, on with the show. I'd like this to be a little bit quicker tonight, so you're not quite as bored with the show. The Matriciana. I went to Boccaccio Cellars today and bought some real Italian ingredients for this that I think are true to the Matriciana recipe out of Italy. So let's see how we go. I'm just about to heat up. If I can turn it on, my fry pan. In fact, you've got to turn it on before you can heat it up. Come on. There we go. So I'm going to turn this up to about a 7 on the induction heater. I've bought some guanciale, John Perizzolo will get into me for this, I'm not sure how to say it. Guanciale from Boccaccio today, about 140 gram of guanciale. I'm going to render the fat off that, and while that's rendering we'll add some chili and some tomato, get some bucatini, which is the traditional pasta I understand to go with the matriciana. Normally when I do a matriciana I add in salami and I might add in mushrooms, and I do all sorts of things that are left over in the fridge, and it always tastes good, but tonight I'm going to try and stick to the recipe. Alright, on with the show, and this should be heating up now. I'll turn the water on and get that boiling because it's a quick pasta. I think it's a 5 or 6 minute cook on the pasta, so hopefully this is a relatively quick cook. I've cut that 140 gram of guanciale into some lardons, and we want to just render that fat off it before we add in the chili. Some of those are a bit bigger than maybe we should be, but they'll be alright, I think. The recipe, I've already gone off it, but we like it a bit spicy, and these look little. Maybe that's not always the case, but the size doesn't reflect the heat in the chili. But these are little red bird's eye chilies I bought today, and they'll go in to the rendered fat. In the when the guanciale renders down. So we'll just chop those up, ready for frying off. I'm not going to add any garlic or onion, or these are all optional extras I understand, but I'm not going to put them in today, and we'll see what it tastes like. We're also using bucatini, which is a hollow light spaghetti pasta. So that'll be interesting as well. Alright, I'll finally chop those chilies ready for that. I've also I bought some garlic bread just just pre-made out of Safeway. We'll just stick that in the oven and warm that up. I don't want that to get too dried out. All right. The fat's rendering off this guanciale nicely. I might come back when that's rendered down a bit. It shouldn't be too long. See you soon. Okay. Okay, back again. You'll notice the clock's missing because of the photo. We'll work out what to do with the clock because it's an important part. But I've been gone about 3 or 4 minutes. The fat's rendered nicely off those off the guanciale, and I'll add the chili in. And this causes me all sorts of issues lately, as you're aware. We'll add the chili in and fry that off. And there we go, that's really fresh, that chili. Oh, jeez. So, gonna open the door, let some fresh air in. Okay. So that chili's fried off and fragrant. Fragrance is the word for this. So that now, not being a drinker, we don't have any wine, but I do have some bird juice. That's probably the only thing that's not in the recipe. Might add a bit more. Bird juice, let's let that reduce a little bit before we add the tomatoes. We're steaming up again, I can see. I'm going to have to stop cooking pasta, I think. Stop the steaming, turn that off for a minute. Let this bird juice reduce a bit with the guanciale and the chili. Might have only needed one chili. Alright, now to that, I'm going to add the tomato, can of tomato. I'll break those up. Not even just, pardon me again. Got a bit of bird juice in there to clean the can. Oops. Get the rest of that tomato out of it. Oh, geez, have we steamed up tonight. Sorry about the smoke. Don't know what to do about that. It's not smoke, it's steam. I'll just turn this off. No, I won't. No, I won't. We'll just hope it dissipates. And talk to the cameraman next week about what we can do. Alright, now I will turn it off. I think I'll just let this tomato sauce reduce before we do the spaghetti and finish the dish. Won't be back soon. Okay, back again. Well, steam's going to be a problem tonight. I don't know what we can do about that. Try and get some more fresh air in. Anyway, that's alright. The tomato and guanciale, whatever it is, nicely reducing. I'm going to put in the bucatini now. About 300 gram. There's 3 of us tonight. 300 to 400 gram of the half kilogram pack. This is the hollow spaghetti. Into the boiling water. I've already salted the water. I probably don't have enough water. I don't have a big enough saucepan. But it'll boil up and we'll be okay. Just keep this. This is reducing nicely. I'm going to season that with a bit of salt and pepper, and I like a bit of sugar with my tomato, so I'll probably put a bit of sugar in. The garlic bread's coming along nicely. I've just got to get this bucatini into the water and cook for about 5 minutes. It's not cooperating. Yeah. So we're getting there. Yeah, spaghetti behaves itself better. I'm sure all the Italian nonnas are probably turning in their graves. But only one way to learn. Like the spaghetti to the death. Okay, that's pretty much in the water. I salted that prior to boiling. And we'll give that 5 minutes before we combine it with the sauce, which is moving on nicely. Very nicely. We might just turn that down to show that's done. Right, I've cut up some tomato just to, oh geez, what am I going to do here? Hold on. We'll be back soon. Okay, back again. I haven't had a great deal of luck with the steam. It's a bit better, but we've got about 2 minutes left on the pasta before we combine it. The sauce is reduced significantly. It looks good. I might just have a taste. Not that I'm sure what I'm tasting. Bit of salt. Bit of pepper. There's certainly a bit of chilli in it. And I'm going to put a little bit of sugar in it before we add the pasta. Just a little bit of sugar. Oops. Alright, so we're nearly ready to go. There's my spoon. That's looking good. Beautiful. Alright. Garlic bread coming along nicely. And it's time now to combine the pasta. Take the pasta to the sauce. A little bit of the pasta water is not going to do any harm, I can tell you. In fact, I might even use some tongs. Just needs. Beautiful. Get the last bit out with the fork tongue. Just give that a quick mix in. Oh, that looks good. Looks good. Could have done with a little bit more sauce, maybe another little bit more tomato, but that'll soon come together. Now, looking good, looking good. I went to Boccaccio Cellars, as I said, and I've got some Parmigiana, or whatever they call it. So we're gonna, oops, don't do that end. Put a bit of Parmigiana into it. Just spoon a little bit of this water in, just to loosen the sauce a bit. Mix this Parmigiana in. Probably can do with a little bit more. It's a really nice Parmigiana, I can tell you. Oh, that's looking really good. All right. Might just put some tomato around just to finish it. Just some fresh tomato. A little bit of fresh tomato in there, won't do it any harm. A little bit more Parmigiana. How good's this looking? It's smelling really good actually. Really simple, really good. Even I haven't stuffed it up, I don't think. Alright. Now it'd be nice with a little bit of basil, but all the basil's out of season. So I had a little bit of parsley that I tore up earlier. Might just tear a little bit of that into it. Mix that in. I'm looking forward to this, and I know I haven't been speaking to you, but it's looking good. I'll dish up a plate just to show you. Give it the customary twirl. Not so much twirl, but a bit of that. Last bit of Parmigiana. How Hutch's cook takes on a traditional Matriciana. It's looking really good, I must say. But the test will be in the taste. Thanks for watching. See you next week.